Welcome back to the channel. We are going to be looking at the July Crate Club Major Supply Drop. Crate Club, a monthly delivered box of goodies, tactical supply, medical supplies, hunting, camping. Also depends on each of you as an individual what you might end up doing with it. Let's get into it. This is the major. There is different levels of boxes that you can do. First thing in the box is the pod. This is something that I have actually been using for a while. This is an older style one. But does the exact same thing. You have a hook on it. You have a magnet in case you want to, like, say, stick it to the back of your vehicle. What it is, the first setting is always going to be the flashlight. Turn it off, back on, and is something that you can set on the road behind your vehicle at night or stick on the vehicle. And every time you turn it on and off, you get like a different pattern until you find, say, something that works for you. I kind of like that one. And simply stated, if you're out working on your vehicle at night and you just don't want someone to, say, drive into you, and this will help to get their attention. It also has a flashlight in it. Let's see, the batteries. Uses AAA batteries, and it'll run, I thought it said somewhere on here, 38 hours. Shatterproof, crush-proof, rain-proof, full visibility. The pod LED safety flares. Next is the Outdoor Element Phoenix Feather. Definitely a cool knife. You can select to use it, clip to your pocket, a belt, or put some paracord around it and use it as a neck knife. This thing always wants to focus on something other than whatever I want to show you. So. Nice lightweight design. Still plenty of beef to the knife to be able to get your grip on it. For you nut jobs that like to know everything about it. Let's see. It's got a screwdriver tip on that. It has the opening on there that you can use with, like, the hex bits. Let's see. Comfortable jibbing. Full tang D2 steel. 1.4 ounces. 3-inch blade. 6.2 overall. The Phoenix Feather. Next, from Field & Stream, the Total Gun Manual. Nice little pocket corner protectors. Of course, they could not withstand the true abilities of the U.S. Postal Service. As a matter of fact, kids, here's a life hack. Don't put fragile on any of your boxes going USPS. They take that as a personal challenge. But in case Joey's watching, this is perfect because Joey, as you can see, it is a lot of pictures, a lot of in-color pictures. I know how that works out for you. The Ultimate Gun Guide. Looks like normally a $29 value. Unless you're in Canada, then it's $32. Field and Stream, the Total Gun Manual. Next, this is badass, is the Wooks Bad Boy. This is the Tanto version of their knife. I think this is one of the sexier little fixed blade knives that I have ever had and reviewed. I happen to have their original one, and now this one is the Tanto Tip Bad Boy. And I'm here to tell you, they do not mess around when sharpening. And just look at the only thing, if I knew someone that worked at Wooks, I would put in a request for them to make this like one scale bigger. Just the exact same thing, but just a little bit bigger knife. But I think these are just very sharp. The weakest point for me is the sheath that it comes with. It honestly looks like something that I made. But if it turns out that you really, really like this knife and wanted to carry it in a little bit nicer setup, you can go to Wooks and order a genuine Italian leather sheath for this knife. But this is one of my favorite fixed blade knives as far as the overall the design and the style. I just think they're a very, very nice little knife. Very cool. At one point I had actually thought maybe about sending this off to Pete at Armor Guard Holsters and have him make me a sheath for it, which is still on the agenda in my brain. So there you go. Sweet. Next is the SLNT Faraday Key Fob Bag XS. If you have no idea what a Faraday cage is, it is a place that you can put electronics that protects them from everything from like an EM pulse to prying technology. And I've had several products from them over the years, and this is the smallest. It is they kind of have it sized for like a key fob or something. I don't know. Hypothetical, because of me. Hypothetical, if there wasn't an EMP attack and you thought about it enough in advance that you could put your key fob in here, your key fob's great, but your car is now wrecked. So kind of what's the point? But due to contractual obligations, I cannot give this information out, but there is a code if you'd so desire getting 15% off over at silentpocket.com. Or you also might even be able to use technology and scan that. If nothing else, and you want to keep some stuff safe, you could put it in there. I'm honestly not. A keychain loop right there. I'm honestly not sure what the deal is with the extra snaps. I don't know if you could. I don't know. If you could fold it around and snap, I don't know. You decide. Okay. The SLNT Faraday key fob bag. Next is something that is very cool, and it's always smart to have. This is the Poseidon Pro Indestructible Charger. $10,200 milliamps. Power pulse, dark energy, submersible, armored. I was just impressed by a lot of stuff about this guy. Battery pack. Probably all seen them. You may even already have one. This one has a very tight, watertight enclosure, so that if it were to fall in the water, the oopsies are kept at check by the heavy snap with the rubber seal around it. Once you have that open, it does have a flashlight right there. Now if I can aim it at the camera and you guys aren't upset, then that's probably not really bright. And it can do SOS. Otherwise, you have your charge port in, which is a C. Oh, I guess it can be C in or out, and then the USB out. So okay, and this guy is set up so that you can cable wrap for the supplied USB cable. It's a CC, which would be why it's USB-C in or out on here. And also to power it on, or actually, I don't know, I think it's powered on all the time via the ports, but if you want to check the condition of your battery, you press that and you'll get those 4 lights up there to let you know the state of charge for the pack. And they also sent this this cool thing, carabiner from hell. It has a bottle opener, a glass breaker, an actual locking blade, a Phillips, and a straight blade. And then, of course, the carabiner itself. Like I said, I think they had the rubber band on here just so that the blade went by accidentally open. But I figured I'd leave it on there because you never know when you might need a really small rubber band for something. I thought that was kind of cool as a throw-in with it. Oh, and yeah, this is set up so that you can put that through on here, and then put your cable, attach your cable like this to it so that you have both of these together with you at all times. Cable management strap. "36 hours of power for a smartphone, 10 hours of power for a tablet, and 5 hours of power for a laptop." Thought that was very cool. Oh, and they do warn you that you should not get on an airplane with the carabiner. Right there. And that is the Dark Energy Poseidon Pro. And normally you'd go, well, that's it. They just didn't have room on the paper. One last item, another very cool item, is My Medic Ready Pocket. I have to say, this is not the first item that I have received from one of the box delivery services that featured something from My Medic. But I will tell you, the My Medic stuff is seems very well thought out and very cool. First of all, it comes with a little guide with stuff. If you're at a bare minimum, I would stuff this down inside. But what's really cool about their stuff is they color code so much of it so that it's easier for you to find and work with stuff. So something small enough you could put it in like a glove compartment, under a seat in a vehicle, in a day bag or whatever you have. Like I said, color-coded items, bandages, mini burn, medication, blister, topical, antibiotic, antiseptic wipes, hydration sticks, gloves, the Stay Alive guide. I've always been impressed with their stuff and how they keep everything nicely sorted, and they try to put together these kits as to kind of the stuff that you're most likely gonna need, and then put it all in a nice little case like this. And that is from My Medic. And that is the July Crate Club. If you have any questions or comments for me, please leave them down below. Otherwise, I will have the link so that you can go check out Crate Club yourself. And if you want a little closer look at this stuff, stay tuned for the montage right now. Cheers.